Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Ringing Rocks Park here in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. And yeah, look what you're seeing behind me. This is Boulder Field, an entire field of boulders. This is insane. I'm standing on top of a giant boulder right now, and I'm a little nervous to be filming and hopping around on these giant rocks all at the same time because I'd rather not fall and break my ankle or get bitten by a rattlesnake or copperhead or one of those fun, lovely, venomous snakes we have here in good old Pennsylvania. You can hear all that hammering and that dinging, and that's the sound of Sean over here. If I can pop around and not fall. He is banging away on the rocks. And there you go. This is what they allow you to do here. They allow you to bring hammers and just smash rocks all day long. And the reason why this is called ringing rocks is because the rocks actually have a metal sound when you ring them. There you go. Listen to that. Hit some rocks, buddy. Use the hammer Mommy has. It's a much better hammer. We have a good hammer and a not so good hammer. My bad. There you go. The rocks are a-ringing. How cool is that? So again, that is why this is called Ringing Rocks. There's a bunch of these throughout the world, apparently. A couple here in Pennsylvania, and I read that there's some over like Ireland and England and whatnot, which is really, really cool. So it's awesome. And I love how there's like grooves like worn away into the rocks. Whoa. Into the rocks from where everybody's been hammering over the years. So this is a really cool place. I've only been here once before, many years ago, but it's awesome to bring Sean out here so we can beat up some rocks with hammers. So like I was saying, there are so many like big grooves worn into these rocks just from people smashing on them with hammers repeatedly over, I don't even know, probably decades and decades and decades. I was reading stuff on people like Benjamin Franklin coming out here to study the rock. So people have probably been smashing these rocks since this field was first discovered. So you can see just all over the place, there are kind of these white divots throughout all the rocks where people are smashing them with hammers to test them out. And you can kind of tell which rocks are better. Like that one over there is probably a really, really good rock, but I'm not going to climb out over there, but probably a really good rock because it's so worn down. Whereas other ones like these here, nobody's been hitting them maybe once or twice, and they didn't make a sound, so nobody's bothering to just repeatedly hit them. And Sean is having a blast. You having fun, buddy? You having so much fun? This is such a cool place. I love stuff like this. Just wonderful natural just wonders of the world. The fact that something like this exists. Of course, now I'm actually making it closer to the rock. Maybe I'll bring a hammer and smash it. Now, somewhere around here, there's a giant waterfall. I'm hoping maybe I can find that before the sun sets on us. Look at that sunset, by the way. That is beautiful. Took us a little while to actually find this place. So, all right, I'm gonna grab a hammer and try to venture out to that rock there and see why it's so worn down. Okay, that was easier said than done, but I have made it to the big rock here that is extremely worn down, which leads me to believe this is gonna have a nice ringing sound. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna be very mad that I climbed all the way out here and broke my neck for nothing. So let's see. Oh, listen to that. That is awesome. And the dogs are loving it, apparently. So yeah, this rock is really, really awesome. Let's see what this one does. Not so good. This one's worn down pretty well, too. Oh, geez. How cool is that? Apparently these are the best rocks here. I mean, that one there sounded great. This one sounded even better, and then this one was the best of all, I think. I do recommend if you come out here, though, Maybe wear some glasses or eye protection because as you're smashing these, little chunks of rock are definitely flying off everywhere. I love how they all have different sounds too. I don't want to get too close to it because I'm not 100% sure, but that wasp nest there does look to be inactive. Let me zoom in on it. There you go. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, it is gigantic. I have not seen anything fly in or out of it since we've been here, but regardless, that's a little freaky. I mean, it is so huge. And now I'm gonna get a little closer. I'm gonna be like Thomas J here. I got my glasses. I can see with my glasses. Oh my gosh, that thing is just massive. Oh no, I thought there was something on it. That is I think an ant crawling on it. Okay, so I don't know, that's just crazy. But like I said, I'm not gonna get too much closer because I don't feel like getting stung to death today.
Great job.
Whoa, check out the tree that fell over. Wow. You ever see the roots of a tree, buddy?
No. It's roots of a tree.
Yeah, that's what a tree looks like underground. That's really cool. Look at that. You see the whole tree there fell over. Wow.
Let me see.
Want to come back here and look? Here, go around me. You can see the whole tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see the whole tree fell?
Yeah. It's right down there.
But the question is, when it fell, did it make a sound? Whoa. I had heard of these falls before, but I have never actually seen them. Now, notice there's no water, and that's because it's been a little dry out as of recently, so there's no like major water cascading off these, but you can see how it obviously would look if there were. And wow, I feel very uncomfortable up here on this giant rock. But check that out. So if it had just rained or were very wet out, there'd be water coming down these rocks. You can see they're like almost like steps, and then pouring off of the waterfall here down into this area. I wish I was here to see that. I heard they said there's a trickle of water somewhere. I'm gonna try to find the so-called trickle, but look at how neat that looks. That is so incredibly cool. And is that a turtle down there? Like right there? I don't know. Maybe I can get down there and find out. And there it is, the Great Falls. That's the trickle I was told about. So the water's obviously still coming down here, but just kind of along the rocks and then down there. So no major water, but how cool would it be to see the water just rushing down here and pouring off the side? And that turtle, I think it's actually just a round rock. Okay, so I am completely out of breath and sweating now. I was able to climb down all those rocks, which was not easy, and I have made it to the actual like waterfall bed. And this has to be one of the coolest things I've ever seen because of the way this has all been carved out. Look at that. There's a bunch of like step formations and these weird like crack features. This is bizarre and this is so cool. I've just really never seen anything like this before. And again, if we ever have like a nice big rainfall, I gotta come back out here, obviously with some better shoes on, but I gotta get back out here and check this out because I wanna see the water just like flowing down here off all these little these little ledges. And look at all the trees that have fallen down. That is crazy. This is really, really neat. Even the rocks themselves are neat. They're kind of like these weird, they almost look like jigsaw puzzles, which kind of explain probably why they're like this, why they broke apart. Because as you can see, it looks like after enough wearing and tearing of the water, like this whole section here would just pop off. So I'm sure over time, these little like square, again, jigsaw like areas have broken apart, making these fissures and also making all these different ledges and steps you can see. Can I get over to this one? Like this step over here is pretty impressive. Look at this. Sean's over there still banging away on the rocks. Look at that. This is what the water has done over time. And as you can see up there, over and over again, there's all these steps. To think that this is actually like not man-made. This is nature here. There's some water. Probably not stagnant, actually. That's actually probably like very slowly moving water that's making its way down towards the waterfall, which we'll go over to. But oh my gosh, I am way too out of shape to be climbing up all these rocks. Maybe I shouldn't have had hamburgers for lunch. All right, like I said, I'm gonna now make my way over to the waterfall, though. I don't wanna get too close, because last thing I need is to fall off. And look at all these, like these fissures, these cracks, these worn out grooves in these rocks. This is totally awesome. All right, we're now approaching the ledge. Again, I don't want to get too close to this. Look at that. Wow. Ed's been here. I guess I can get a little closer. If I fall to my death, I apologize. This is probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. I just turned 37 and here I am climbing on the edge of a cliff. But look at that. Look at that way down there. My apologies to anybody out there who's afraid of heights, but this is too cool. And as you can see, the water bed, the what would be a river if it was rainy out, just continues on that way. And there's a little trickle of waterfall. I think I can get closer to that. Again, I'd prefer not to fall to my death if I could. I'm literally walking on this little edge, look at me. Walking on this tiny little edge right now. It seems really stupid. And there it is. There is the massive waterfall here at Ringing Rocks Park. Again, it's cool that there's actually any water coming down here at all. That's awesome. So the water's obviously, as you can see, this whole thing kind of slants to the side. Like, I'm not holding my camera weird. This whole thing slants kind of down that way. So obviously, any water that is in this little creek bed, which is not much, you can see here, it is kind of pulling up towards the side and running all throughout these rocks. And again, continuing here throughout all these rocks. See, it's wet here. Obviously more water there. It's all wet here. And then finally gets to this area and drops right down there where the water's going down. Again, so cool. I know I keep saying that, but this is really, really cool. I just love nature. This is so much fun. I've never actually, I've seen this in pictures, and I've been to the actual Ringing Rocks Boulder Field. This is my first time ever checking out the waterfall. And I gotta say, even without like water just flying over the edge, this is still really, really impressive. That was not easy, but I've now made it down to the bottom of the waterfall after about a 20-minute walk down a trail, or a very not so easy walk down these rocks that I decided to forego, as I did not want to die, though I might try to get back up that way. So this was totally worth it. Again, just a few minutes ago, I was standing right up there, looking down where I am right now. Look at all the striation here in the rocks. The way it's just, again, it's all been carved out due to the kind of like jigsaw formations of these rocks. And you can see all the little like squares and rectangles, and just over time the water will gradually just kind of make these pop out. And over the years, with all the water coming off these waterfalls during the rainy season, it has made this amazing, awesome just wall of rock. Oh my gosh, I am so out of shape for this. I highly recommend if you come here, maybe hit the gym up for a few days beforehand, because climbing over all these rocks, not something to do for somebody who just walks around flea markets continuously and thrift stores all the time. What was that? Did you guys hear that? It was like an eagle or something. Oh my gosh. And look at this. I have found a battle axe. That's actually really cool and kind of disturbing. All at the same time. So now I'm gonna make my way over to the waterfall and see what's going on over there. Oh, by the way, remember that turtle I thought I saw? This is it right here. So this will forever now be known as Turtle Rock. And here it is, the Ringing Rocks waterfall. Actually, to be honest, from below, even this little bit of cascading water does look kind of cool. Okay, so now's the part where I have to decide, was walking all the way down here worth it for the 3 minutes of video I just shot? Because now I gotta find my way back up there. It's actually not that far of a climb. It's just, it's a very steep climb, and honestly, I don't feel like walking all the way back down the trail and then all the way back up the trail to get back to my family. So, wish me luck. Okay, I think I found the path I wanna use. This doesn't look too horrible. It doesn't look too good either. Again, out of shape me trying to climb up these rocks. I was not gonna come down this way because coming down looked a lot scarier than, oh my gosh, than going up. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I've made it. Famous last words. And hey, there's my family. And I'm not dead. Although the heart attack, I'm working on that. And with that, it is getting dark out, and I've seen every single one of the Wrong Way movies. So I'm gonna call it quits for the day. Again, Ringing Rocks Park here in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Totally awesome, a lot of fun. Make sure you bring a hammer. Make sure you haven't just eaten a whole pizza yourself, and don't bring Chuck Taylors. Not exactly the best shoes for climbing around on rocks. But if you come prepared, unlike me, it is a ton of fun. Although, even though I was unprepared, I still did have a ton of fun. And the jacket's off. I'm sweating to death, but it is just beautiful here. But that's gunfire in the background, if you can hear that. So, like I said, it's getting dark. I'm in the middle of the woods. My family is probably already back at the car, and I don't want to die. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see more videos like this every now and then where I just have some fun adventures, leave a comment down below and let me know. And also hit that subscribe button if you want to see a brand new video every single day. Also, check down below for links to Patreon, where you can help fund the show. Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself Cinema Sickness and Cinema Sickness Crew t-shirts. And as that gunfire's freaking me out. And as always, most importantly, check down below for a link to the Cinema Sickness store, where you can buy all kinds of awesome media and collectibles and stuff like that. Proceeds from the store are the most important. They are what fund the show. I need some water, so I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.